Today we're going to go over how to create an app. First, log into the app dashboard. Here you'll find the 5-step process where you create your application. Step number 1 is functionality, where you customize your app tabs. Step number 2 is content, where you customize your app's content. 3 is appearance, where you make it look professional and how you like it. 4 is the preview step, and 5 is where you publish to the iTunes Store. So before you begin creating your app, you should always go to your client's website to see what you can create for them. See what kind of content they have that you can use. So from here I can see they have a lot of good images I can use, multiple locations that I'm going to input, as well as some other good info such as their address, menu, and reviews. So once you're done checking out your prospective client's website, go to step number 1. First, you'll be prompted to select the industry. Next, choose your app's name. From here, I'm going to go through the recommended and optional tab functions that were given to me based on the industry I selected. So after viewing the client's website, I can make a good estimate of what I can build for them based on what they already have. After you save your features, they will appear here in step number 1. You'll be able to see your app icon, if the tab's active, its name, as well as the tab function. Also in this step, you can easily drag and drop the tab's orders. So when you select Edit on a tab, you can see you can edit its title, its tab function, as well as making it active or not. Also below, you'll see recommended or optional tab icons that you can choose from. Since the place is called Little Star, I'm going to use a star. So once you're happy with that step, move on to step number 2 and start populating your app with content. On the Home tab, the first thing you're going to do is enter in the business's basic information, such as their website, their address, their phone number, and their best email to reach them at. Here you can also add in multiple locations, as well as their opening and closing times. So from here I'm going to go over how to make a basic home screen image. This is their main logo, so I'm going to take a quick screenshot of it and then open it up in Photoshop. From here I'm going to copy the image and paste it onto our recommended size for an iPhone, which is 320 by 460. I'm going to quickly transform it, select the background color, and then fill in that white space. This is just a quick example, so I would recommend spending a lot more time on it than I am right now. This is what really brands your app. It's the first thing your client will see when they open it. So I'm going to save it as a PNG and upload it. Here you'll see your newly created Home tab. Also, there's the option to upload an iPad version, which is double the size. Next, I'm going to quickly add in a new location to show you how easy it is. Now when users open the app, they'll have the option to call whichever one they like, or get directions to whichever location they're closest to. I can also drag and drop the order of these tabs as well, and choose which buttons I want on the home screen. As always, save your changes. Next, I'm going to move on to the menu tab, where we're going to enter in all the content that we want our clients to see. First, I'm going to set the global background color that I want throughout. As always, save your changes. Next, I'm going to add an item straight from their website. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to quickly copy and paste this. I'm going to do this rather quickly. Always increase the size of your text a little bit and format it so it'll be easily read on a user's mobile device. Make sure it's active and save your changes. Here you'll see a section where you can input a thumbnail image. I'm going to quickly make one of those. So I'm going to go ahead and stay with the original logo we've been working with, although I would recommend getting a little crafty with it. I'm just going to go ahead and copy and paste that on there and size it up so it fits a little nicer. And then you'll see where you can upload the image, and now we have a thumbnail icon. I'm also going to go in here and include an image within the info tier. Now I'm going to size it up how I want it, and then after I get it how I want it, I'm going to, guess what, save my changes. Alright, so now I'm happy with that tab. I'm going to go ahead and add some more menu items a little bit faster now. And you'll get a better idea how this all goes together once we get to step number 4, the preview step. So after I'm happy with my menu items, I'm going to move on to another tab, the tip calculator. Some tabs only require a background image, such as this, or the Submit Photos tab, for example. So from here, I'm going to quickly create a background image. It's just same size, 320 by 460, and then I'm going to save it as a PNG. I'm going to upload it and save my changes. So now I'm going to go to step number 4 and give you a quick idea of what we've already created. So here you'll see the home screen image that we've already created, as well as the menu items we've already inputted. You can check them out, see if the text looks good or not. Alright, so I'm happy with that. So I'm going to go back to step number 2 and keep adding in content. I'm going to go over how to create a GPS check-in tab. So first, add new coupon, give your coupon a name, and then fill in the information about it. Give it a start date, do you want it at all the locations or not, how many times do you have to check in to receive your coupon, can it be used again, and make it active. Also give the coupon a brief description. After that, as always, save your changes. Next, the email photo tab is another one of those tabs that doesn't need much work. Enter in a description of why users should submit a photo to your business, and then you need to create a background image for it. So I quickly grab an image, I'm going to open it up in Photoshop and put it back on that 320 by 460 image. I'm going to resize it. I would also recommend spending a little more time on this than I do. And I'm also going to lower the opacity because there's going to be text over this image, so it needs to be easily read. After that, save it as a PNG and then upload it. Next, on the Events tab, I'm going to set a global background color, the same one that I used for the Menu tab. I'm going to make sure that the auto inactivate, meaning when they pass, they automatically delete from the app, and I'm going to click Add New Event. Here, fill in the basic information about your event. Give it a time, a date, a name, and then make it active. If you make a tab, always put in content. You can never have any blank tabs within an app to get it approved by Apple. Here I'm also going to grab a quick image to make this event pop a little bit, and then resize it to how you want. After that, save your changes. Next, on the Locations tab, most of this information is already going to be inputted from the Home tab, so all you really need to do is insert a background image. Here's the Gallery tab, where you can either upload your own images or simply integrate your already existing Flickr or Picasa accounts. Next, the Fan Wall is a very easy tab. All you need to do is upload a background image with a high level of opacity, so users' comments can be read over it. Facebook is easily linked in through a Website tab, so I'm going to quickly grab that information and just copy and paste it. So from here, I'm going to move on to step number 3, Appearance. Here you'll be able to select from our classic design or our new premium designs. The premium designs take a little bit longer, but they're much more highly customizable and they look better. So I'm going to select the premium design for this example. Next, you'll be prompted with optional templates to start with. So from here, you can choose one that you like, but keep in mind that all of this is editable. So first, you'll be given the option to change the button design or the layout. Here you can switch from single row to two row or different columns. As you can see on the right, it changes with your edits. Next, I'm going to go ahead and select a button. You can either select no image or upload your own. We have hundreds to choose from. Select one that you think best fits the theme of the business you're working with. As here you can see, you can upload your own custom button. I'm particularly partial to the no image though, so I'm going to stick with that for right now. Next, edit your app icon's color. Here you can choose your tab color and also the tab text color as well as the tab font. You can also have the option to not show text at all. Here you'll be able to select the header as well as the global header. The launch header is the one that is on the home screen. Global header is the one that will be found throughout the rest of the app tabs. You can also upload custom ones. Here are the tab colors that will be found throughout your app as well as on the tab bars. You can choose your own or select an already set color scheme. Finally, choose a button that you like or upload your own. And after you're done, save your changes. I'm going to move on to the Background Images tab. Here you can see all the images you've already uploaded while building the app. And below you'll be able to see the tabs that currently do not have background images. So I'm going to select my home background and apply it to a few of the tabs that I want to. So when I apply those check marks and save my changes, it will automatically apply that background to those tabs. Next, I'm going to add it to a couple more of my tabs. Always make sure all of your tabs have backgrounds. Plain white backgrounds are a no-go with Apple. So now you can see all of my tabs have backgrounds. All the way at the bottom, you'll be able to select your slider images. The first one I want to be my home screen. And next, you'll be able to see how you have 4 more optional ones. So I'm going to quickly create some good-looking slider images for my app. I'm just going to quickly save some of these images and then insert them into Photoshop. I'm going to make sure they all take up the same exact screen size. You'll get a better idea of how this works once we preview the app. So once you're done, upload your images. And then when you're done with that, apply them at the bottom. And after you're done, save your background settings. So from here you can also see how you have the option to add in the iPad version of everything you just created. Also here in the app layout, you can edit each button individually to make them all look different or give them all a custom icon. So now that we're pretty happy with all of our content and our appearance, we're going to move on to step number 4, preview. Here you'll be able to see how the sliding images work nicely and really make the app pop. You'll be able to see the tabs that you've set up, as well as check out some of the content. This is a great tool to use back and forth while you're building the app to make sure it looks good. So after that, I'm going to move on to step number 5, publish the app. First, I'm going to make an app icon, which is size 512 by 512. And I'm going to stick with that same logo that I've been using the whole time. I'm just going to copy and paste it, and then size it up to 512 by 512. Save it as a PNG, and then insert it. Next, I'm going to make a splash loading screen. This is what appears when users are downloading the app. I've already inserted a couple screenshots from my iPhone, and here you see the splash loading screen. Next, simply fill in the app keywords, the app description, the contact email, and the website for the restaurant. From here, you're going to publish the app. After the app is live, you can send push notes through the Messages tab up at the top. Here you'll be able to select from being able to send the message immediately or sending it at a specific time. If you want to send it at a specific time, just press send and it will automatically send on the date and time you select. Also, once your app is live, it will show the analytics in your dashboard. Simply click on the Analytics tab and you'll be able to check out all the downloads you've had from the Android and the iPhone marketplace.